Unpopular opinion, if you're a parent with a child that is in year 1 and year 2, and your prime driver for your kid to go to school is simply for them to get into selective school, if your prime driver for them to do extracurricular activities, which is basically tutoring to get them into selective school, then I'm sorry to say, you're going to produce a one-dimensional, book-smart kid, period. So here's the backstory, right? So I was at a Halloween party tonight with my wife's friend, and I got talking to one of the mothers of my wife's friend, and I was like saying to them, hey, I don't really want my kids to go to uni, I don't really believe all this, NAPLAN, all these tests that they force kids to do, there's parents forces to get into selective, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, what? It's like I stepped on her toe or something, because right now, she's trying to get her kid to do all the bloody NAPLAN tests, and he's only in year 2. And I look at the kid, he looks freaking like depressed, whilst my kids are having a blast, because I don't really care about their grades, right? They do all these activities that's not related to tutoring, right? Gymnastics, martial arts, whatever they want. And then she's telling me, hey, my kid is in the gifted part of the school, right? And I'm like, I wonder why he's gifted, because you freaking get him into like 2 or 3 hours of extra tutoring per week. No wonder he's gifted. And after a while, there was tension in the air, right? Because we had different point of views of how we run and raise our kids. And I walked away and started talking with another, couple, right? About something else, whatever. But what happened was, my wife said the lady I was talking to, who was obviously upset with me, was the host of the party. And before we left the party, which I had no idea, I just rocked up, right? She gave her 2 books and said, we should get our kids to do the NAPLAN test now. And my kid is in year 2, right? He goes, oh, well, you got to start doing the year 3. And then for our kid that's in kindergarten at the moment, he's like, well, get your kid to do that. I'm like, far out. Why are these parents, by the way, they are Chinese Asian and they live in Hurstville, but not to be like racist or anything, like I'm Asian myself, but why are they so anal about academic studies? Why are they out of all means to end, where the kid looks freaking depressed, like zero personality, right? Doing all these tests in the weekend while they should be out there playing just to get into a freaking selective school. I mean, I don't know about you, but I want to raise my kids as street smart entrepreneurs, not just basically pure academic. And obviously, we were going to a party full of parents, so I was trying to pitch my book as a kids finance author, my new book, Nana the Naughty Savings Jar, and that lady who saw the book scoffed at it. She's like, why are you doing a children's book about some fictional character about saving money? Like, my kid's not going to read it. Like, you should do books about how to be ahead of the class by 2 to 3 years. I'm like, I'll buy that. I'm like, far out, lady. I'm sure there are parents out there that are not just like you. Anyway, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you really think that selective school is the end and be all to your kid's success? I personally don't think so. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you think.